Hi, Ladybird Lovies. Well, we just about finished our flip through Friday, and the phone decided I had too many files. So we're going to start again and see if we can get her done. Okay? So if you'll allow me to bring you down to the desk, we're going to try one more time. All right, hold on to your seats in case you get dizzy. Here we go. All right. And here's our book for today. It's called 1000 Animal Facts. And it's a really neat book. It's coming apart, as you can see. But that's okay, because you know I get old books that are destined for recycle. And instead of letting them go to the dumpsters, I get them and cut them up and use them for making journals. And this one's really neat. Oh, excuse me. My medicine makes me tired. This one starts with prehistoric life, and after prehistoric life, it goes all the way up to modern day times. And as you can see, it's got some pretty neat pictures. I mean, like, these ones are not photographic pictures, of course, because nobody was there to take photographic pictures at the time. So it's just renderings of what they think it looked like. All right, we're going to skip every now and then just so we can get through it a little bit quicker, just in case my phone doesn't want to do it again. All right. A lot of stuff on the prehistoric times. And then dinosaurs, the age of the dinosaurs. And all this stuff is important. It's important to learn about what happened before us and why it happened and how we can keep it from happening again, and what we can do to make our world a better place. And it's important to learn about the different parts and things about dinosaurs so that we can help the animals of today live a better life, because the animals are just like us. We all depend on each other for different things. Everything is here. Mother Nature puts everything here for a different reason. Everything helps something else. One thing is here to feed another thing or to make another thing keep from being too many of one thing. So it all helps each other in the long run. It's very important that everything is here for everything else. Okay. And if we let things go extinct, then we'll have too many of one thing. Or if we let things live in the wrong place, just like the snakes down in the swamps in Florida, they take over and they kill out everything that needs to live there, and that causes other problems. So we can't let things like that happen either. So we have to be very careful what's living where and why. All right. And this tells the different ways that animals defend themselves, or they hunt, or they protect themselves, and why they're important, why Mother Nature needs them, and what their purposes are. Well, pretty much everything about them, what they're there for. Just like the scavengers, they clean up the stuff that's laying around that would get pretty messy if somebody else didn't clean it up. They're like our garbage men. They go around and clean up all the decaying animals laying around the earth. And somebody's got to do the job. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to take care of it. Yes, they do. And snakes, they keep the rodent population down. So nobody wants too many mice or rats running around causing disease and other problems, getting into our food supplies, keeping us from not having enough things to eat so that we can survive. Like I said before, everything has its own purpose in life. And it may not seem like it at the time, but each thing keeps every other thing in check. As long as we don't let one thing get out of control, then everything will be alright. Just like bees. Bees sing, and yes, it hurts, but without the bees, we don't have food. And without the food, we don't survive. Then we'll become extinct, and that won't be good either. So there's always something that takes over and helps each thing go on. But look at these pictures. Aren't they beautiful? Nice pictures to have to use in a glue book or a Halloween book or in an animal book, or to put on a card, or just use for anything for that matter. Put them on a card. There's a gazillion ways you could use them, and it's such a big book. There's lots and lots of pictures for lots and lots of people and things. You can use them in a lot of ways. If you have a book where you're trying to find certain treasures, you have to look them up. This is a good place to find those things for that scavenger hunt that you can't find a certain picture for. You'd be surprised the things you can look up and find in books like these. And then in the back, if you can't find it throughout the book, you can always look through in the index and maybe find something that you hadn't found before because you didn't know where it was, and you find it through there. And wouldn't these make neat envelopes? Because these end pages are just, both sides are like that. And I think these would make really great, these covers would be really great to make other kinds of books with. But for just pennies on the dollar, I think it's a really good deal. What do you think? Well, I hope you enjoyed my book and my rambling on. I like to ramble. My daddy said if there was anything I should have got paid for, it should have been for talking, because I always like to talk. Well, that's my book for Flip Through Friday for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it's not but one book today, but I'm feeling real tired. The COPD is getting the best of me for today. So I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope everything today is going your way, and you and your family are having the best of times. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday weekend, and you and your Valentine are having a wonderful time. And if you're not with your Valentine, I hope you're having a great Galentine's Day. And if not that, I hope you're enjoying YouTube. I know I will be. All right. Have a great day. Mwah. Bye, Ladybug Lovies.